Who doesn't love beautiful chrome wire wheels on a classic British sports car? When people first buy their wire wheels and have tyres fitted, one of the problems that can crop up is at their local tyre fitting station, they can't seem to balance the wire wheels up. Now, this is because the wheel itself, contrary to popular opinion, does not actually balance on the splines. The splines are there to transfer the power from the axle, in this case at the front the brakes, or at the rear the power on, but the actual centering of the wheel is done between the center lock cap, and also when I show you a bit further on the back of the hub here, there is a wedge shape on which the whole wheel sits. So when these wheels are manufactured, they're put on hubs but centered up tight against the back facing plate and the center lock on the front, and it's in that position that they're balanced up. To better explain what I mean, I'm going to show you on this painted wire wheel, which is a brand new one. On the front edge, you've got a tapered edge on which the center lock nut fits and wedges it and pushes hard against a very strong thread to actually then center this on the back of the wire wheel. And showing you here, there's a tapered face which mates up onto the tapered face on the hub. So it's on that tapered face and on this tapered face that the whole thing is centered and balanced. The splines are in the center here, are designed only for transmitting the force either from the brakes onto the hub or from the power from the engine. They are not designed to center at all. Most especially, this plate on the back on a normal car wheel, just a normal aluminium road wheel, would be pushed up hard against a face plate on the balancing machine, and that would act as the baseline for balancing. With a wire wheel such as this, that is absolutely not the case. This is designed to allow the manufacturer to adjust these spokes and to pull them all up to equal tension so that we end up with a perfectly balanced wheel between that center line and this outer rim. Here we have a brand new wire wheel to demonstrate the point I'm making. In an ordinary tyre fitting bay where they're not used to fitting wire wheels, they'll just fit a standard cone on to center the back of a steel or an aluminium wheel, and then they will offer on the wheel and ratchet it up. Now I'll just put in the other dimensions in that we need. Now I'm going to spin the machine up and see what readings we get. Okay, so the machine's now reading out that it needs a 10-gram weight on the inside rim and a 10-gram weight on the outside. Now that's not good or bad, that's just a point which is showing you that's not properly going to be balanced. What I'm trying to demonstrate to you is when it's centered properly, it will give a different reading. So we'll now try that using a 52mm wire wheel cone kit. What we have in the kit is firstly a cone which is designed to fit exactly onto the inside chamfered face of the wheel. So that goes on first. Then the wheel goes on and the chamfered edge goes up against it. And finally, the last part is the front plate, which will then center the front face accurately. Take it up until it's completely tight. Now I can get my finger between the back plate of the wire wheel and the face plate of the balancing machine. So the wheel is actually sitting free in mid-air, and now the balancing is all going to be exactly as it would be when it's on the hub of your car. So I'll spin it up now using the correct cones. Only needs to spin quite gently and get an accurate reading, and there we have it. We have a different reading of 15 grams on the inner rim and nothing on the outside rim, which is at variance to what we had without the cones in, and it also will tell you where on the rim to put those weights, which again may be at variance to the previous reading. So that demonstrates it. If you're going to balance wire wheels, you need to use the proper cones. Do get a kit when you have your new wire wheels and make sure that they are used properly, and you'll have no problem balancing your wheels.